Well, I'm back from Japan. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Noe. I'm a photographer, mainly shooting in the rain at night. And I recently took a trip to Japan, but that's not exactly what this video is about. This is a very simple topic. Basically, I want more photographers to spend less money on gear and spend more money on experiences. Because I get a lot of messages like, wow, how can you afford to do all this traveling here and there? You know what? Traveling isn't actually very hard. In fact, it's much cheaper than buying a new camera, a new lens. I mean, we all have that friend, or that might be you, that's anxiously waiting for like the latest camera or the latest lens. And you spend all this money on equipment. Then you don't have any money to go out and actually shoot. Or maybe some of you just shoot around your area, but sometimes I get messages from people that say something like, "Oh, you're so lucky you can get to see all these places, and I never can." And I'll watch on their like Instagram or something. They just bought like a new lens, or like every time there's a new lens, they like buy one, you know. So like me, on the other hand, I don't usually buy new equipments. If I do buy lenses, it's like really old ones, vintage ones, like $10, 20, 30. The most expensive vintage lens I have is like 200, but that was just like a one-time treat. But anyways, I choose to save my money most of the time as much as I can so I can take these trips. I've taken trips all over the place: Philippines, Vietnam, Taiwan. Recently, I just came back from Japan, went to Hong Kong the other summer. And I always stay at these really old dingy hostels, you know, like $20 a night or something like that. And what I do is mostly kind of photography trips where I don't really prioritize anything except taking pictures. So I was out every night from 6 p.m. to like 8 a.m. just walking all over the city, taking photos, nothing but photos. I took with me a 500 gigabyte hard drive. I actually posted a picture of like my backpack because like I only took with me like two pairs of pants, two pairs of boxers, two pairs of shirts, plus what I was wearing, my camera and the lens, and like just like the hard drive stuff, you know, because I like to travel very light, and there's no need for me to take like 7 or 8 batteries or like all the camera gear in the world. I just take what I need, you know, one or two lenses, the hard drive, the clothes. That's it. But then I got all these messages from people like, "Hey, where can I get that backpack? What kind of backpack is it?" Blah blah blah. You know, I've said this many times, but you should really stop caring about what people on YouTube photography videos use. Like, it doesn't really matter. It won't make you a better photographer. You know, it's just a backpack, and that's why I'm very careful when I mention any brands on this channel, because whatever I use, people want to go out and buy. You know, it's not gonna help you get better. But you know what will help you get better is if you go out there, you buy a plane ticket somewhere, or it doesn't even have to be a plane ticket. Just buy a bus ride or drive somewhere and start shooting photos. You know, it's always going to be the message of this channel that you need to go out and take photos. You need to spend less time watching these YouTube videos, much less time watching these YouTube photographers try and sell you gear, you know. But yeah, I spent 2 weeks in Japan, and actually it was much cheaper than I thought, because there's actually like a kind of a protest between Korea and Japan. So tickets from here to Japan, only like $100 for round trip. You know, that's great. And hostel was it was like $20 a night, I think. I don't remember really well, but it wasn't that much, you know. Food was actually really cheap because I spent most of my time eating from the convenience stores. You know, Japanese convenience stores are awesome. And the rest of the time was nothing but photography. Like, I filled up the 500 gigabyte hard drive. I didn't do any time lapses this time. I took a lot of pictures, and I took lots of videos. So there's actually lots of videos that I want to upload. I need the time. I don't have time. I don't really know where to get started with these videos. On top of the other photography videos I'm already doing about vintage lenses and the photography optics videos, and there's so much stuff I want to do, you know, and like it's pretty hard. Uh, it's pretty hard to know what to do from here, but like I have so many photos, and I know it's not for most people, not to go out there and take a photography trip, but that's basically what I do. It's like I just go somewhere, I just focus on taking photos of everything. And I know someone's gonna say, oh, you need to experience and you need to relax and enjoy. But you know, that is my way of relaxing and enjoying, is to go out somewhere and take a photo. And of course I ate delicious food, and of course I met some friends. But it was pretty much just, photography was my priority. And for you out there watching this video, I recommend you do the same sometime. You know, like stop buying the latest equipment and buy a ticket somewhere and take some nice photos. Anyways, that's really all I had to say about this. I have many videos coming, lots of photography videos. We got some rain in Tokyo, so I got really lucky. A little bit of snow and lots of infrared anime and cyberpunk photography stuff. So that's coming up. See you around.